In a single day, Jeff Bezos makes about 3 decisions. 3. Not 300, not 30, 3. And those 3 decisions, repeated quietly year after year for 3 decades, built Amazon into a $2.8 trillion empire that touches almost every human on this planet. 240 million Prime members. 310 million active customers, $717 billion in revenue last year alone. Built from a garage in Seattle by a man who refused to make more than 3 serious decisions a day. This is not a productivity hack. This is not a time management trick. This is the operating system that built Amazon. And once you understand it, you will never look at your own day the same way again. Most of us think we are busy because we make a lot of decisions. We are not busy. We are reacting. There is a difference. A reaction is when something happens to you and you respond. A decision is when you stop, look at the future, and choose what kind of life you want to build. Most people make 0 of those in a day. Bezos makes 3. And every now and then, one of those 3 decisions becomes Amazon Prime, which now pulls in over $11 billion in a single quarter. Or Amazon Web Services, a $100 billion business that quietly runs half the internet. Or the Kindle, the device that swallowed the entire publishing industry. One real decision can rewrite the future. Most people never make one. So what is the rule exactly? Bezos has said it himself in his own words. Let me read it to you. You need to be thinking 2 or 3 years in advance. And if you are, then why do I need to make 100 decisions today? If I make 3 good decisions a day, that's enough. And they should just be as high quality as I can make them. Jeff Bezos. 3 good decisions a day. That is enough. Now here is the system underneath the system. Because Bezos didn't just stop at 3. He built a framework to know which decisions even deserve his attention. He calls them Type 1 and Type 2 decisions. A Type 1 decision is a one-way door. Once you walk through, you cannot come back. Selling your company, quitting your job, investing your life savings. These deserve hours of thought, weeks of analysis, sleepless nights. A Type 2 decision is a two-way door. If you walk through and don't like what's on the other side, you walk back. Most decisions, he says, are two-way doors. And here's where most people fall apart. They treat every two-way door like a one-way door. Think about what that does to your day. You agonize over what to wear. You debate which restaurant. You panic over a Slack message. You spend an hour rewriting one email. None of those are decisions. Those are two-way doors. You can change your mind in 5 minutes. But because nobody ever taught you what a real decision looks like, you treat all of them like they are permanent. And by the time the actual important moment of your day arrives, the one that could change your career, your business, your family, you have nothing left. No focus, no clarity, no energy. Bezos figured this out early. In his 2017 shareholder letter, he wrote that most decisions should be made with around 70% of the information you wish you had. If you wait for 90%, in most cases you're probably being slow. Plus, either way, you need to be good at quickly recognizing and correcting bad decisions. If you're good at course correcting, being wrong may be less costly than you think. Whereas being slow is going to be expensive for sure. Jeff Bezos. Read that line again. Being slow is going to be expensive for sure. Speed kills perfectionism. Perfectionism kills companies. And in your own life, perfectionism kills lifetimes. Here is the thing nobody tells you about Amazon. Almost every empire inside it came from one good decision. Amazon Web Services, one Type 1 decision in 2003 to spin up a side project that no investor believed in. Today, a $100 billion business that runs Netflix, NASA, and large parts of the US government. Amazon Prime, One Type 1 decision in 2004 to charge customers $79 a year for fast shipping. Wall Street called it suicide. 2 decades later, 240 million members worldwide. The Kindle? One Type 1 decision in 2007 to launch an e-reader when Amazon was still mainly a bookstore. Today, almost half of all books sold in America are digital. None of these were committee decisions. None of these were obvious. Each one was a one-way door that Bezos stared at, slept on, and walked through alone. 3 of those a year? For 30 years. That is Amazon. 3 of those in a lifetime can become you. Now here's what should haunt you tonight. Most of what you call decisions are not decisions at all. They are reactions to other people's emergencies. Should I take this meeting? It is already on your calendar. Should I reply to this email? You'll reply by reflex in 3 minutes. Should I help with this project? You said yes before they finished the sentence. None of that is choosing. That is letting the world drive your day while you sit in the passenger seat. Bezos refused to be a passenger. He decided what got his attention in advance. 3 things. Maximum. Everything else got delegated, automated, or ignored. That is the entire game. So here is what I want you to do tonight before you sleep. Take out a piece of paper or open a notes app. Write down the 3 most important decisions you need to make this week. Just 3, not 10, not 30. Next to each one, write a single letter. O for one-way door. The decision is permanent or near permanent. Treat it carefully, sleep on it. T for two-way door. The decision is reversible. Move fast. 70% information is enough. Then tomorrow morning, attack only those 3. Everything else, email, meetings, group chat, social media, is noise. Real noise. But still noise. Do this for 1 week. Just 1. You will not build Amazon in a week. But you will discover something terrifying and beautiful at the same time. You will discover that 90% of what was eating your day was never really yours to decide. 32 years ago, Jeff Bezos stood in a rented garage in Seattle. He had $300,000 borrowed dollars from his parents. No investors, no warehouses, no customers, just 1 rule. Make 3 good decisions a day. He still lives by that rule today. And Amazon, with $2.8 trillion stacked behind it, is the proof. So tonight, do not try to copy his net worth. Copy his rule. Pick your 3, walk through your doors, and let everything else burn. If this video gave you something real, hit subscribe and tap the bell, because every week we break down the exact rules, habits, and frameworks that turn ordinary lives into extraordinary ones. In the next video, we are diving into Warren Buffett's 20 punches rule, the brutal mental shortcut that turned a small Nebraska textile mill into a $1 trillion empire. You won't want to miss it. I'll see you in the next one.